Hello everyone, welcome back to Rotor Dynamics 101. Today we'll explore the centrifugal pumps, focusing on how they work and why multi-stage designs are so effective. All centrifugal pumps operate by generating centrifugal force. This force propels liquid through the pump and increases liquid's pressure. In applications requiring significant pressure increases, multi-stage centrifugal pumps are commonly employed. A multi-stage centrifugal pump consists of multiple impellers and diffusers housed within a single casing. Here is a simplified cross-section of a three-stage pump. Each stage contains its own impeller and diffuser, increasing the liquid's pressure as it progresses. The liquid flows from one stage to the next, with each discharge feeding the subsequent stage's suction. Finally, the last stage discharges the liquid through the pump outlet. This allows the liquid to flow from one end of the pump to the other. Here is a 5-stage pump. It has 5 impellers and 5 diffusers. The first 3 stages are located on the left, while the 4th and 5th stages are positioned on the right. Notice how the liquid's flow path differs from that of the 3-stage pump shown earlier. In this pump, liquid enters the suction inlet and flows into the first stage impeller. This impeller has suction eyes on both sides, making it a double suction impeller. From the discharge of the first stage, the liquid flows to the second stage suction, then discharges and continues to the third stage. It repeats this process, entering the 4th stage suction, then finally reach the 5th and the final stage. After exiting the 5th stage, the liquid flows through the discharge pipe. No matter how many stages a centrifugal pump has, or how its impellers are arranged, the liquid's pressure increases with each stage. However, this also creates axial thrust on the impellers. Axial thrust is caused by the pressure difference between the suction eye and the diffuser. This thrust force pushes the pump shaft towards the suction side, and this force must be balanced for proper pump operation. In some pumps, thrust bearings are used to offset this force. Other designs employ a balanced piston or balanced drum. In pumps with a balanced piston, fluid from the discharge flows along the shaft and presses against the piston, counteracting axial thrust and stabilizing the shaft. Any fluid bypassing the piston is redirected to the suction side of the pump to maintain efficiency. In other designs, the axial thrust is offset by impeller arrangement. For example, liquid entering the first stage impeller faces equal pressure on both sides due to a double suction design. The suction eyes of the remaining impellers' opposite directions cancel out opposing axial forces. As a result, axial thrust is minimized, ensuring smooth pump operation. This is all I have for you today. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.